With another review, this time with the Spider-Man 3 Sandman and Venom figures. Before I get onto the figures, I want to say a few words on the Spider-Man 3 line itself. One of the most disappointing figure lines to one of the most disappointing movies. A secret I have, which I'll tell now, is that I cried after Spider-Man 3. Not because of the death scene of Harry, but because I was so disappointed in the movie. I was looking it up for 2 years before the movie came out. Because I thought that this was going to be one of the best movies to really ever hit cinemas, because Spider-Man 2 is my favorite movie of all time. So, after seeing that, Spider-Man 3 just didn't live up to what it came out, what I imagined it would be, and that's why. And the figure line isn't very good either. Bad articulation, okay detail, but 5 inches, that's a really random size, but it did have some hidden gems, and I consider these two some of them. And even though I hated the figure line, I bought almost every figure in it. So, first we'll start off with Venom. This is one of my favorites from the line. This is the Goo Trap Venom, I believe it was called, or something like that. And the detail is actually really nice on him. It looks movie accurate, other than the head, which looks a bit different because he never really had the tongue in the movie except for one brief scene. Which Venom was really well done in the movie, I think, but he just wasn't in it enough. Anyways, yeah, detail's pretty nice. I like the hand sculpts and the way the webbing looks on the figure itself. But it's purple. Why they made it purple, I don't know. They tend to do that on a lot of Black Suit or Venom figures. Make it purple, which I don't know why. Maybe it's cheaper or something, but it's just really odd. But yeah, overall detail is actually pretty nice. For articulation, the head can rotate 360 degrees, look up and down, rotate at the waist, sort of go up and down at the waist, go in and out, bend it 2 points on the elbow, rotate at the wrist. And the thing about these is they made them very like soft plastic. I guess you can move them around when you're playing with them. The legs can go in and out, rotate 360 degrees, and bend it 2 points on the knee. So, like I said, they really went weak with the articulation on these figures. Down to, which you'll see in a second, the Sandman figure is just almost a statue. But I really like the detail on it. So for the gimmick, it's actually pretty cool. This was one of the deluxe figures, like with a different accessory. And so it came with this big bottle of goo, which went bad. It started to stink a long time ago. And what you do is you set this trap up, get something like a Spider-Man figure, for example. Let's get Venom ready to trap Spider-Man. So then you set, Venom however you want him. That doesn't really matter. But then you take the Spider-Man figure, or any figure, and lie it on the tongue part. And it sets off a thing that will make the mouth close. That's a pretty neat gimmick. And then you pour the goo over and it seeps through. Makes it look really nasty, but it's also really cool. And I gotta do something with that. The goo doesn't really corrode the figure or anything, which is good. So let's set Venom aside and take a look at the Sandman. So Sandman was one of the weakest characters in any of the Spider-Man movies, in my opinion, because he was just really unneeded. Sam Raimi just put him in there because he likes the Sandman. And although I like Thomas Hayden Church as an actor, he didn't do the best job as the Sandman. He was kind of just a sad sack throughout the whole movie. But as you can see, the detail is just spectacular on this figure. I believe it's based off when he was coming out of the sand chamber, but it's just the detail is above and beyond. It looks a lot like Thomas Hayden Church. Very angry. Just really great detail. I just can't get over how great this detail is. It does come with an extra set of hands, this axe-looking thing, and then it also comes with one that I lost. It's like a big ball with a chain coming off of it, but you can just remove the hands very easily. They pop off like so, and then stick the other set of hands on, which stays on there really nice. So it also comes with a club and a large just hand. So that's pretty cool. So for articulation, the head can rotate 360 degrees, sort of look up and down. The no waist articulation, only arm articulation, arms can rotate 360 degrees, rotate at the hand, and then there's a wire in the arm that you can move the hands around every which way. Legs are terrible articulation, forward and back, and rotate at the knee. Why? I don't know. Why don't they just make them bend? Because it's like you never see a foot like that. So that sucks. But overall, a good figure. They made 2 versions of the Sandman, and I had both, but I gave one to my friend. The other was he's not like this. He's just a regular body, but with the same arms. And there's a sand smashing mechanism. But overall, an okay figure. Pretty nice. It's one of my favorites in this, but the line just wasn't very good. So stay tuned for more reviews, and this is Eddie, signing out.